So the second tweet I did was, the Trump family is too masculine. Trump has chosen wives who accentuate his masculine characteristics instead of committing to a woman who balances the masculine and the feminine. JD Vance and Ivanka's families represent a better balance. Part of what I want to explore, and I'm curious what your thoughts are on this, Sid, is I think one thing that people don't really appreciate is that when you get divorced and you're a powerful, rich man, um, when you get remarried, it's not like it's an equal marriage. Like when you get married when you're really young and you and your husband or you and your wife have very little going for you, and you basically build your family together, build your little empire, your little kingdom together. There's always a sense in which there's a real balance of power that I think is appropriate in the family between the masculine and the feminine, because you both contributed and you both went through the journey together. But what happens if you're, 45 years old and a wealthy, powerful man, and you decide to divorce your wife and then get remarried, and have your now wife sign prenuptial agreements? She's really agreeing to something less than a traditional marriage. That's my hypothesis. What she's really doing is she is joining a much more hyper masculine entity than a traditional family would be when you're getting married when you're young, because the reality is she doesn't have as much power as a normal wife would have in that kind of relationship. She already knows that, well, my husband, he's rich, he's powerful, and really I'm making somewhat of an agreement to sort of give up a lot of what might be an equal share of power in the family, because I really like his wealth, or I like his status, or there's other reasons why a woman might agree to that arrangement. And it's really proven by the fact that she's willing to sign a prenuptial agreement, which says that if we get divorced, then I don't get half because I didn't earn half. Like I and that is sort of a de facto way of saying that whatever you agree to, let's say you agree to 5% in a prenuptial agreement, 5% of the wealth will go to you, no more, no less, or no more than that. Well, you're basically saying, yeah, that's the amount that I'm getting in exchange for getting to be a part of, this man's, amazing masculine empire. And similarly, I think Elon represents that. Elon has built a similar hyper masculine family by breaking free from the presence of a singular feminine partner in his family. And so this what we're seeing is what feels like a really hyper masculine cabinet, hyper masculine White House, and the executive branch of the United States is going to have that feeling. And I don't think this is really being, properly described or understood, and all the implications of that.